What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. Welcome back to another World Cup watch-along, as well as some transfer news. Bombers going off left, right and centre, which we'll get into in a bit. But first and foremost, it is about to be kickoff, so let's just run through the team news or the lineups very quickly. For Ivory Coast, you've got Fofana in goal, Singo, Odilian, Agudu, Conan at the back. You've got Traore, Frank Kessié, Sangare, and Yan Diomande.
It's Amad Diallo, isn't it? I don't know why I have it as Traore.
Oh, yeah, it is Amad Diallo. And Bonnie, and I don't know who the other striker is.
Ouahi, I think his name is.
Ouahi. And for Germany, you've got Manuel Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Tar, Schlotterbeck and Brown across the back four, Nemecha, Pavlovic and Musiala in the midfield, with Sane, Florian Wirtz supporting Kai Havertz up front. I'm actually quite excited for this game. I think it's going to be a bit of a blockbuster one.
Yeah, I think for Ivory Coast point of view, that they know their next game after this is Curacao. So they can be a bit relaxed in this game and maybe even try and go for top spot. And I think in a different situation, had they drawn to Ecuador or even lost, you know, they got to be very careful in this game because another loss and they could have been out. But now they got that win, they didn't even draw, so in a very strong position. So it might lead to a bit of freedom from Ivory Coast, a bit of positivity to go and actually attack this German team. And Germany, as much as they got stacked for the quality, they were under Nagelsmann. They do have a certain way of playing, you know, which leaves gaps at the back. Even Curacao were able to find some gaps, but just didn't have the quality to exploit it. But Ivory Coast definitely do. They definitely do.
It's going to be one hell of a battle on that wing, Yan Diomande against Joshua Kimmich, isn't it? It's going to be
Kimmich could be getting the run around here because as much as he's a great player, he ain't the quickest. And if Diomande just takes him on for pace, he could struggle.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to watch Yan Diomande play again. I mean, in the first game, I didn't see the whole game, but the highlights, oh my days, man. He was incredible.
Yeah, he was top-notch.
Again, this is obviously against top-quality opposition in the Germans, an attacking team who are going to leave space in behind Julian Nagelsmann. So, yeah, I mean, this is mouth-watering.
Yeah, I think this could be a really, really good game of football. And both teams, I think, looking for the win here.
Yeah, they should do. They should do. Both, I mean, Ivory Coast in the first game against Ecuador, a team that are like very much a defensive team first and kind of sit back. This is going to be a completely different prospect. And even against Ecuador, they were able to produce chances at will. They just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. Germany, obviously, they just absolutely smashed Curacao. But it's going to be so interesting to see the dynamics here for Ivory Coast. Can they create the kind of similar level of chances they were able to create in the first game against Ecuador?
I think there should be more chances for them in this game, I would say.
I mean, there were so many chances for them, though, in that game.
Well, Ecuador was a very even game. They were both very good in that game, and Ecuador could have won it, but they obviously, Ivory Coast got that last gasp winner. But I think this Germany team are going to leave gaps for them. I really think that, because they're going to... Nagelsmann is a very attacking manager. He's going to go for it. He plays in a certain way. And I think Ivory Coast have the pace to exploit. But apart from the wings, they're not like stacked full of quality like Germany are. So I still expect Germany to open them up as well.
All right, well, kickoff is upon us. We will be covering some Spurs transfer news in this stream as well. You know, the ever-developing story of Sandro Tonali to Tottenham. So shall we get straight into it?
We're just saying we have kicked off. And Germany, bloody hell, straight away, Kai Havertz with a shot on the edge of the area, which has just gone over. But an early chance for Germany against Ivory Coast here. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Florian Wirtz with the knockdown and Kai Havertz smashing it over the top. All right. Yeah, let's...
Oh, wait a sec. There's been more news.
Bomber.
Okay. All right, let's get into this transfer news while this game is warming up. We're going to start off talking about Sandro Tonali. Where else to start? We heard the news of Damasio earlier saying that Newcastle looking for an 85, well, he said €1 million fee, and Spurs at the moment going to 75 million euros. He's kind of corrected that, and he says Tottenham are now entering advanced stage for Sandro Tonali. Newcastle value the player around £85 million, while Tottenham's first offer is about £75 million. In the coming days, an agreement between the two clubs could be reached for £80 million. Now, Sky Sports have just released that earlier this week, Spurs had a bid rejected of £80 million.
Yeah, so someone's telling porkies, aren't they?
Yeah.
He says, around 80 million. De Zerbi wants to sign his midfield, his compatriot this summer as a matter of priority. Tottenham's offer landed earlier this week and was knocked back immediately by Newcastle. 26-yarder, 3 years left. He was signed for 55 million 3 years ago. Well, The Athletic were reporting earlier today that Newcastle looking at close to 100 million for Tonali. So the fact that they rejected 80 million earlier this week kind of lines up with that. So any thoughts of a deal being close for 80 million did seem a bit fanciful from Damasio. I don't know whether he's behind or I don't know what his information is. Maybe it's an 80 million flat fee with add-ons to get the fee to close to 100 million. Maybe that's what we're talking about. But I always felt like, when I heard Damasio say that, something seemed a bit off, because you would think if they're talking about 100 million, all of a sudden it's dropped 20 million, like in a matter of moments. That doesn't sound right. And so I think Newcastle would probably accept an overall package of 100 million, including add-ons. But I don't think 80 million is going to do it.
Yeah, it did seem a bit fanciful, with David Ornstein saying 100 million pounds and all that kind of stuff. So, look, it's going to be an ever-developing story. I'm sure we'll hear more about it in the coming hours or coming days or whatever. But, yeah, when we saw those reports from Damasio, it was a bit fishy.
Yeah, something definitely seems off. But the fact, he's claiming it's an advanced stage. We'll have to wait and see how advanced the negotiations are. Are we still at a preliminary, how close are we to Newcastle's valuation? Michael Bridge claiming they knocked it back immediately, which suggests we're nowhere near it. We're not even, they didn't even consider it for a moment. So maybe they're definitely looking for a much higher fee than what we originally have offered for them. But we saw with the Van Hecker deal, we had a couple of bids knocked back. I think went to 30, then 35, and we ended up just paying the 52 in the end, which was obviously a bit of an overpayment. And I think we're probably going to have to do something similar here if we want to get this done before Man City get all their ducks in a row.
So what the hell is cooking up at Spurs? Spurs currently right now negotiating with Newcastle over a potential £100 million deal for Sandro Tonali. Spurs as well today negotiating with the camp of Matias Fernandes over personal terms, which if we do get a deal over the line, it's not going to be far off the Sandro Tonali money. What is cooking up at Tottenham?
Well, what's cooking is the fact that we finished 17th twice and we need major changes. And as much as I'm delighted that we are seemingly changing our approach, obviously this should have happened 10 years ago, but whatever. We'll talk about that another time. All we can talk about now is the new owners, or the ENIC at the moment, the Lewis family, seemingly either out of desperation, out of being spooked by relegation, or the fact that they do just want the best for Tottenham and they do actually want to see us compete. We are looking to spend a big wad of cash this summer, and we're looking to really put us back amongst the top teams in the league, which we have been lagging behind. Not even just last 2 seasons; it's been a while. Apart from one season under Conte where we scraped top 4 after a great second half of the season, we haven't really been dining at that top table for the last, now what would you say, 7 years? So 7-8 years. It's been a while. So we know that Tottenham should be challenging those top 4 positions at the very least. Challenging, not even saying getting in there, but we should be there or thereabouts every season with the stature of the club, the revenues. So finally, it looks like we're looking to muscle in financially and use our advantages that we just haven't used over the last 7 years. We've done all this great work financially, getting brand deals, stadium events, new stadium money, revenue, all this kind of stuff. And we haven't kind of we haven't taken full advantage of all the advantages we've given ourselves. So there's no point in having all this money if you can't go in and say, yeah, we'll put that £100 million down. What's the point of having all that money if you don't do that?
That's
so
what we've all been saying for so long.
I'm glad there's a willingness to do that now. Let's see if we can actually put it into action and actually start getting these signings over the line.
Craig Hope from the Daily Mail has just tweeted now, 4 minutes ago, exclusive, Newcastle have rejected a £75 million offer from Tottenham for Sandro Tonali. That was go. That ties more into what DiMarzio was saying.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Bridge saying earlier this week 80 million, and now
Keith Downey from Sky Sports backing up Michael Bridge as well.
So who are we believing? It's tough to say. I think, to be honest, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think Sky Sports' reporting has been not great for a while. I feel like they're always lagging behind the story. But why say earlier this week if that means they would suggest they've got information that all these other Italian journalists don't have? So hard to really know where the truth lies. But I think what everyone is saying is the bid has been rejected, which I think
Luke
makes
Edwards
sense.
from The Telegraph is saying more in line with Sky Sports. He's saying the figure discussed for Tonali was nowhere near matching asking price and was swiftly rejected. Discussions happened earlier this week. There has been no follow-up as things stand.
Romano, 50 seconds ago.
Saying?
More on Tonali. Tottenham bid was sent 3 days ago, rejected by Newcastle. 75 million was never going to be enough, but part of the plans. Talks have been underway since then, with Tottenham determined to get their deal done. Spurs keep pushing. De Zerbi wants him. So bid rejected, 75 million. There it is. I think now the big hitters are coming in wading in on it. So 3 days ago, they're saying the bid was rejected, 75 million, which isn't a surprise. I don't think anyone expected a bid of 75 million. I don't even think Tottenham probably expected that bid to be accepted. But it's always supposed to be an opening gambit, an opening offer. And let's see how things progress. But 75 million is still a pretty significant bid. That's our record.
It's our record, yeah.
It's our record, isn't it? So Spurs have had a record bid rejected.
Yeah. So very significant. It is just the opening bid. So the opening bid is a record bid. So that also gives me a bit of hope, because we're never going to go in with our top price for an opening bid.
No, of course, that's how negotiations work. You always underbid. They ask for 100 million. We go in with 75 and we meet somewhere in the middle. Let's hope that's how this negotiation works. As I say, I get the feeling they want 85 million, probably plus a bit extra in add-ons, however much that may be. If we can get as close as an overall package to 100 million as possible, that's probably what they're looking for.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the sense I get. Kai Havertz, save.
So that is where we're at this moment in time. Where we're at is that their bid has been rejected, £75 million, Tottenham to Newcastle for Sandro Tonali, and expect another one and news of another one pretty soon. What is interesting, there's been some more reports regarding some other players that we're interested in. First up, we talk about Adam Wharton, because SZY has said that Adam Wharton is another player on the list for Tottenham. Team Talk, not the most reliable, but they're saying that Tottenham have entered the race for Adam Wharton and are prepared to make a serious push for the player. I'm guessing that is the case if the Fernandes stuff doesn't happen. Yeah,
it sounds as though we obviously want Fernandes and we're pushing for him, but we know it's a bit of a long shot considering Fernandes already has his eyes set on Man United, so we're lagging behind in that deal. Tonali is the dream signing for De Zerbi, and we're going to go for him regardless of anything else. And then what it sounds like to me is we're going for Tonali plus one more. And who that one more is, we've got a list of candidates. And obviously Wharton's very high on that list, which makes a lot of sense because he's a phenomenal talent for Crystal Palace with a brilliant passing range, a great left foot. He's done so well ever since stepping foot in the Premier League, been playing in tournaments for England. I know he's not playing at this one, but he played at the Euros. And I think he's one as well that we can really do with his skill set, that ability to just play balls, passes forward progressively, that eye for the pass over the top. He's got a great left foot. Obviously, season before last, he was blighted a bit by injury, But that's a bit of a concern. Hopefully he's over those problems now, because he did play 34 games last season. But I think Wharton is someone he should definitely be on our list, shouldn't he? He should be high on the priority list, because he would be a near perfect signing.
Yeah, exactly. I would love Wharton through the door. So it's great news that we've got other players that we'll be targeting if this Fernandes deal doesn't happen. If he does end up going to Manchester United, Adam Wharton would be an unbelievable kind of, because we've seen it in the past, haven't we? I know it didn't happen last year. You know, we got knocked back for the 210s in Morgan Gibbs-White and Eze. We ended up going for Javi Simmons. But how many times in the past have we not got a man over the line and we just say, all right, fine, and we don't get anyone through the line?
Yeah.
So if we don't get Fernandes, we know we've got backup options to go to as well.
And that's probably why we're going early as well. We're making a lot of these moves early, because if things fall down, then you have time to rectify them. The reality is, back in how we did transfers before, we would have deals lined up for late in the window, and if they fall through, we either don't get anyone, or we're scraping the barrel for anyone we can sign late in the window who's available. And usually we either end up with a loan or someone we're not really happy with. And so this is the advantage you get for going early as well. If you go early, you will find there are some clubs willing to deal with you a lot earlier, because it gives them time to replace their player that they're selling. Now, the way Levy looked at it all the time was, if you sign, I don't know if he said it or someone quoted him saying it. They quoted him saying Levy told them that if you ever sign anyone in June, you've done something wrong, because the price will have always.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, because he said it, because if you're signing someone that early, that means that you've paid too much, and you're doing something wrong, because they would never agree to let go of a player that early, unless it's an expensive deal kind of thing. That's what he believed, Levy. So hopefully we're moving away from that, because football's a very special kind of business. You can't run it like a proper business all the time. Football is very different to that. You know, if you miss out on a player and you have to settle for a lesser version, or someone who's not all right fit, then you can't always make that work, and you're going to suffer overall from it, and you're going to suffer financially from it in the long term. So sometimes it pays to just pay the money and get the right people in. So I'm really glad we're going early. Even if we don't get Fernandes, I'm glad we're going now, before even July. So if it doesn't happen, then you move on to Wharton or a Scott or whoever else.
Absolutely, completely agree. And the other name on the list is Eduardo Camavinga of Real Madrid. You know, he's actually not here at the World Cup for France, which will be a massive, that would hurt him a lot not to get called up. He's also been relegated to the bench at Real Madrid at the back end of the season. Didn't start too many games. I think you were telling me as well that he could be surplus to requirements at Real Madrid. Only 23 years of age, Camavinga. Yeah. You know, he's been around for so long.
He was starting games at 16, wasn't he? If I remember, was it Rennes? Yeah. I remember he was talk of the town, wasn't he?
Could Spurs make a move for Camavinga?
The thing is, I don't really know what his best position is. Well, I think we do, but I think Madrid have kind of used him at fullback at times, because maybe he wasn't ever good enough to play in midfield. Clearly, he's a very talented player. He hasn't been a failure at Madrid, because I've always been quite impressed with him, but I feel like he hasn't maybe lived up to the hype, and obviously they've gone in a different direction. Tchouameni, Valverde, they prefer those kind of players to Camavinga. So he's not quite been. Also, he's got an injury. Yeah, he's got big injury problems as well. That's another thing for Camavinga.
He's got big injury problems, then we've got to stay away.
But he's clearly a very talented player. He's a really cultured, good left foot. He's also a player who gets a lot of fouls, a lot of bookings and stuff like that. Throws his weight around, but he is a very cultured footballer, and he's got a really good carrying ability, really good passing ability. I think he would have to kind of find his home and his true position. Is he an 8? Is he a 6? What is really kind of his best attributes? And maybe he hasn't quite found that at Madrid. But he is clearly a very talented player.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at his injury record. 24-25 was a bad one for him. 23-24, one injury really that kept him out for 10 games for club or country. last season, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games for club and country. It's not the worst record in the world.
But you're saying there's 2 seasons he's missed 10 and 11 games and another season where he had a really bad one. So it's not great.
Yeah, the other one, yeah, that was really significant, like over nearly 30 games.
So he's missed 40 games over the last 3 years.
Yeah, but one season was especially bad. The other ones was just like manageable.
Yeah, I guess we got to make that decision on a medical whatever, whether this is a really injury-prone player or what's going on with him. But yeah, he seems to miss quite a few games with injury.
Yeah. So that is the news for you as of right now. Spurs at the negotiation table for Sandro Tonali. First big bid has been knocked back by Newcastle. Some saying 75 million. Sky Sports saying 80 million. So it's around that figure. And Spurs like
probably
Adam
75
Morton.
plus 5, knowing Tottenham.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and Adam Morton and Camavinga on the list as well.
Yeah.
So that is the Tottenham update. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. But yeah, 17 minutes gone in this game, 0-0 still, but it seems like a fairly open game.
Well, Romano is saying Tottenham are pushing to sign Tonali. Contacts underway with Newcastle. He says he's mentioning City. He says there's been a lot of talk about Man City in these days, but our position has been clear since we gave you that exclusive news. The deal is underway and Tottenham are the ones working on it. Constant contacts to find a solution to unlock the deal.
Well, that's positive.
He's kind of pouring a bit of cold water on the Man City coming in for him.
That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. So let's hope it stays that way. Yeah,
let's hope Man City don't come in and don't blow us out the water. Still 0-0 here between Germany and Ivory Coast. Been a bit of an open game, to be fair. A few early moments for either side, with no one breaking the deadlock as of yet. Havertz having the best chance. Referee says get up. Here's Nemecha. Florian Wirtz. Jonathan Tah. There's a lot of news breaking all the time with Tottenham. It's pretty crazy at the moment. Here's Sane down the line and good keeping for the Ivory Coast. Here's Jonathan Tah. Manuel Neuer. Arsenal lurking in the background.
Oh, don't do that to
no,
me.
Jake, it's just a commenter.
Oh, God.
It's been a crazy summer so far for Tottenham.
It's only the first week of the transfer.
I know, it's nuts, isn't it? Ever since the news has just not stopped.
Keith Downey Bomber.
I think it's the same thing he said, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, keep up, guys. We've already reported to Keith Downey.
Oh, Diallo misses. Here's Nemecha. Oh, deflection just over the top. That was close.
Ben Jacobs says that Newcastle are looking for at least 85 million fixed and a total package of 100 million.
Yeah. Exactly. Corner to Germany. Nathaniel Brown is going to take the corner. Takes it to Kimmich. Into the arms. Oh, keeper, is that a foul?
That's a foul on the keeper.
Yeah, he's blown. Jonathan Tah puts it in the net. Or did Pavlovic score, did he? It seemed like a definite foul. Did he have the ball in his arms or did he drop it? Let's see what VAR says.
It looked like he had it in his arms. That's what it looked like.
Oh, I tell you.
That might be a goal, you know.
I think Pavlovic doesn't touch it. I think that probably is a foul. I think it is a foul. Oh, referee is calling on the medical team. Yeah, I think he would have got it if Nagel's been saying no foul, no foul, no foul. He's not happy.
If that was Arsenal in the Premier League, they would have given it.
Mm-hmm. What's he doing? You might as well go for our hydration break now. 22 million. So they're going to restart
They're drinking water anyway.
Exactly. Then they're going to restart for 10 seconds, and then he's going to go to a hydration break. Just go now. So stupid. They all went for a mini hydration break, and now they're going to get a full hydration break. No. Oh, play on. All right, free kick confirmed, no goal. Kimmich, Sane, nice touch to Nemetcha. Pavlovic. Jonathan Tah to Kimmich. Nice pretty patterns from Germany. At the moment, quite slow. In between the lines, Nemetcha, Sane. Leroy Sane. Cuts it back on his left. Oh, back to Musiala, and Kimmich has to keep it on and go all the way back to Manuel Neuer, who lays off to Schlotterbeck first time.
Only Schlotterbeck linked to Real Madrid.
And we're going to a hydration break now.
Fantastic.
I need a hydration break.
I'm on bomber alert, people.
The Bombers have been firing left, right and centre.
It's mad that they're saying a bid went in 3 days ago and we're only hearing about it now. Why are we only hearing about it now?
Who knows about these things? It's so hard to work out timelines in football from behind the scenes. Like I like what when things did or didn't happen, when they've been made public. All right, hydration break.
How long are these bloody ad breaks?
3 minutes, I think.
Why do they need 3 minutes to have a sip of water, man? So stupid. This is the worst thing about this World Cup. Should be 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Literally. It's very frustrating. So slows the momentum down so much. Gone very quiet on Savino, hasn't it? In terms of news, not much going on there apart from his cryptic post. Majid Rizkiller says, is the GAT game you're playing only UK-based people or worldwide? I think it means Goat Zone, I think.
I think it's worldwide. Paul O'Keefe, Tottenham have made a verbal offer of 75 million for Tonali this week. They will return as determined to back De Zerbi. So nothing really new, but that's what Paul O'Keefe is saying. What do you reckon the next bid is? 85?
I reckon 80 plus 10, which will be rejected. Then 85 plus 15, which is, we know what they want. So we'll probably end up paying it. But we'll try. I bet we'll try and see if we can get some money off. And then we'll get a text from Levy saying, their pants down there.
100 million?
100
Never
million
in my
for Tonali. I hope they just skip that step and just go straight to 85 plus 15, but we'll see. Kusanu, Wilfred Singo got a great assist. Singo for Diallo's goal the other day.
I haven't seen much of Yan Diomande this game yet.
No, he's been shut out so far, but here he is. Come on, take him on, take him on, take him on. Take him on, there you go. Brilliant ball. Oh! Oh! Every coast have a goal. What were you saying?
Just as I said, nothing
what were you saying?
Diomande. He provides
And
a
it's
brilliant
Bonnie.
ball in the box.
No, it's Kessie.
Kessie, yeah.
Causing all sorts of panic in that box. Yan Diomande. I was like, just take him on, go down the left. You're faster than him. And he did. He went down the left-hand side. What a wicked ball on his left foot. Caused all sorts of panic in the box. And Franck Kessié just prods it home. And Ivory Coast have a lead here. That's what I'm talking about, Diomande. Wow, what a ball that is. Ahmad's shot was blocked.
The Germans are rocking.
What a block that was by Brown, and Kessié didn't need a second invitation.
Germans are rocked, should I say. Come on.
Oh, Diallo just couldn't sort his feet out. What a ball. It's all about Yan Diomande, isn't it? All about him.
First time we've seen him in this game, and he's provided a real bit of quality.
Just got to keep feeding him. He's got the beating of Kimmich.
Leipzig want 120 million for him.
Yeah. Insane, isn't it?
Liverpool put in a bid of 100 million, it will reject it.
It is Jonathan Tah. At the hook. If Ivory Coast just keep feeding Diomande and Diallo, I would say as well. It's going to be very hard for Germany to stop that. Singo with a brilliant turn. Oh, is that a foul? Oh, he's somehow wriggled out of that, Singo, and he's bullying himself past. Diomande now early. There you go.
Go on, Jan.
Here's Jan Diomande. Sane's coming to help. Didn't what? Why is he going back there? Sangare. Diallo. Amad Diallo cuts inside. Amad Diallo trying to trick his way in. Was lost out.
Played.
Schlotterbeck. And going to go back all the way to the goalkeeper.
With our newfound wealth, let's go slap 120 million down on the table for Diomande.
Diomande trying to be at the being of Kimmich again. Twisting, turning.
KPV wants to know how many Ivory Coast players played for Spurs. Zakora, Aurier. I think that might be it.
Koulibaly.
Who's Suleiman?
Germany struggling here.
They are.
Mecha puts it out. Throw in to Ivory Coast. Akbadou. Or looking for the switch to Diallo just over here. Sane. Ball forwards into the arms of the keeper, Manuel Neuer.
I feel some more news is going to come out on this tonight.
Wouldn't bet against it. Poor ball from Schlotterbeck. Nagelsmann looking frustrated at the moment. Germany, Ivory Coast are frustrating them quite badly.
They're a very good side. Very good side. At this moment in time, Germany sits second in the group. So if Ecuador win, it's Germany play Ecuador to finish second.
Here's Kimmich. Oh, nice clearance from Cusano. Here's Amad Diallo. Nathaniel Brown puts out for a throw.
Love to see Ivory Coast go 2-0 up here before half time. Nagelsmann will have to absolutely throw the kitchen sink at it in the second half.
They've even made 5 changes for Ivory Coast from their first game.
Really? Handball.
Ah. Good spot from the ref. Free kick to Germany. Kimmich.
Super chat from Majid saying, what do you guys think of your predictions about Turkey? What was our predictions about Turkey?
Probably for them to be dark horses or something. Wrong if that was the case. I can't remember what we said, but we Turkey were terrible. They got stuffed.
Who were your dark horse predictions?
Ecuador.
Your Luka Vuskovic breakout star.
Here's Demande.
Worked out well.
It's one game.
He's getting dropped.
We'll see. Oh! Bonnie with a shot into the arms of Manuel Neuer.
Buadi had another great game yesterday.
Yeah.
Go on, let's go. Let's go. I swear, the Germans chasing shadows.
Here we go.
Nah, it's a foul.
Florian
It's
Wirtz.
a foul. It's got to be a foul.
Havertz.
It's got to be a foul.
Yeah, now he's given a foul. He allows it to play on, but then disallows it.
Majid said we had Turkey topping the group, yeah, and they're already out.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was wrong about that.
Who in a group
USA,
of who?
USA, Paraguay, and Australia. Yeah, it's a clear foul.
Did I have them topping the group as well?
Don't know. I think you had USA. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Can't remember. No goal. Correct decision. Musiala, foul. They got so much. They had 60 shots over 2 games.
Who's
Turkey.
that? Yeah, I know. I heard.
Didn't score a goal. 1/2 against 10 men as well.
They'll be really disappointed.
Every year, every tournament's the same thing with them. Dark horses and then going out early, disappointingly.
Where'd they get? They went out the groups last World Cup, didn't they? They had that mad game when they went out. Who was it against? Can't remember.
Joshua Kimmich into the area, and he's bundling around. Schlotterbeck's in there, cleared away. And Diallo is 1-on-1 with Brown here. If he can beat him, he's in on goal. He goes for it. Oh, it's good defending from Nemecha. And now on the right hand side is Musiala. He's going to take on Singo. Goes inside, then outside, and he's beating him. Singo gets back, he puts the ball in. Florian Wirtz in the goal. Oh, poor effort in the centre of the goal. He's given a corner. Romano replied to Paul O'Keefe with a handshake. Corner in. Jonathan Tar's in there. Cleared away. Volley home. Schlotterbeck bouncing around and cleared.
Bombers are all we need. Possibilities.
Throw in. Have a
Great defending.
Florian Wirtz all slip, but just about get away with it. Diamande keeps it in.
Come on, skin him.
And now they're just calming it down. Sangare. Agbadou, they're just playing it around. Telling Germany, if you're going to get the ball off us, you're going to have to press us. Trying to drag them out of their positions. Here's Sangare.
So there's been a tweet. Someone says, "Please never use the word bomber again, Ricky Sachs. Leave that to WeAreTottenhamTV."
Oh, here we go. Sane running onto it. Nothing going. Kimmich. Sorry, Schlotterbeck. His header out for the throw. Here's Sane. His pass intercepted. And Wirtz doesn't retain possession. And now Yandy Mande. Oh, has he kept it in? Yes. Conan.
Is he going to end up at Liverpool?
Oh.
He is, isn't he?
Probably.
How much did they sign Wirtz for?
120. Oh, nice play from Nemecha. Oh, still going, Nemecha. Pavlovic. Now Nemecha. Kimmich. Sane. Sane cuts inside. Trying to find Havertz, but couldn't find him. And Diamande wins a throw. Conan. Diamande into Schlotterbeck. 7 minutes added on at the end of this half. Wirtz. Nemecha. Going to be cleared.
Oh, 7 minutes.
Nemecha. Here's Leroy Sane going to take on his man. He goes on the outside, pulls it back, and it's out for a corner by Agbadou. Good defending. Kimmich. Into the area, cleared. Only as far as Schlotterbeck thought about the shot, gives it off to Brown. Oh, Wirtz doesn't win the header. And Nemecha. Good block. Musiala trying to win the ball in the middle with Singo. Oh, powerful run again, Wilfred Singo. Nemecha's coming over. He's going to go try and beat him down the line, but Nemecha comes over and wins the ball.
The more I see Nemecha play, the more I like him. He seems so strong. Maybe he's one we should be looking at.
We've been linked with him, haven't we, a few times?
He's got a bit, something that reminds me about Moussa Dembele with him.
Here's Sane. Gives it off to Pavlovic. Nemetcha. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Oh, nice ball to Brown, but he's pulled back. Blocked. Musiala brilliantly keeps the ball away from Diallo. He's in the box. Has he been tripped? He's been tripped there. Yeah? No? No. He looked like to me he got tripped. He's unlucky not to get that.
Majid with the super chat saying, how will the firm go against Ghana? We'll smash them. I reckon it's going to be like, I'm going to say 3-1.
Oh, was that a foul by Sane? I'm going to go 3-0 clean sheet.
I reckon Semenyo scores against us.
Here's Diamande. Could even score against Panama.
It's true.
Fofana to Diallo. Brilliant ball and brilliant control. 3 of the added 7 already played. Oh, lovely play by Kessier. Down the line for Bobby. Oh. He's onside. Can he pull it back? Can't.
Sammy, can you pass me that wire? There's a wire down there. I think it will stretch here. The phone charger. Thanks.
Headed away.
Violently refreshing, hoping a bomber turns up.
I watched Pot Never Boils, as they say.
I've got no patience.
Here's Diamande. Oh, is there a foul in there? Diamande stepping in. Is Yan Diamande goes to the outside. He's not going to.
Oh, he does. Kept it on.
Don't know how he kept that in.
He is rapid, Yan Diamande.
Kimmich. To Neuer. Havertz. Is that a handball? Referee says no. Agbadou batters it down the line. It's coming back. Sane.
Oh.
Musiala loses it, but he's got it back. And now Havertz. Got Havertz in support. Gives it off to Havertz. Who lays it off to... Oh, is that a foul by Diallo? Referee says no. Trying to break away. Now Havertz. 90 seconds. Sorry, Wirtz. To Brown. Musiala. Wirtz. Brown. Pavlovic. Oh, good defending by Ivory Coast. Stubborn opposition they are proving to be at the moment. Last minute of the half. Oh, Nemetcha's lay off. Now Diamande. Oh, Diallo. Why didn't he go for it? Oh, an idiot. Diallo was in there. Didn't play him. Now Nemetcha. Musiala. Wirtz. Kimmich.
It's going to be the last attack of the half.
Sane cuts inside, dinks it. Florian Wirtz is in the box dancing, and it's shot into the arms of the keeper.
Nice little intricate play for Wirtz, but couldn't get that power on the shot. And that'll be that for the first half.
Oh, just onside as well. Such great close control, but yeah. Power lack in half-time. And it is 1-0 to Ivory Coast. Are we going to see another shock in this tournament?
You know, like, I see the narrative about Germany's performance against Curacao. Everyone's like, oh, wow, Germany. And even I've seen a few people like, after that performance against Curacao, like they're going to win the World Cup and all this kind of stuff. But like, we were sitting here in the studio not convinced by Germany.
We were saying it, weren't we? We were like, even though they're winning 7-1 now, I don't think they've been great today.
Yeah.
We were saying
I think the scoreline, obviously against a poor side, which is Curacao, I think the lowest ranked team at the World Cup. And I think, you know, this performance here is backing up what we were saying on the day when they won 7-1. I've not been impressed by Germany at all today. There's been a few individuals maybe. You know, I've been impressed by Nemecha. But I think they're not doing much to break down this stubborn Ivory Coast defence.
Yeah, I think they're being found out a bit today with their lack of real game plan, I think, in that final third. I mean, under Nagelsmann, that's exactly what they should have. But I'm feeling at the moment they're not putting any sort of like... they're not having any too many different modes of attack. It's kind of like they're not stretching the game. They're making it very congested. And I think it's suiting Ivory Coast at the moment. They're just clearing every ball. They're not really being stretched at the moment. You need to... If you're going to play this way, you need real width. And then they don't have that because they've got Musiala on one side, Sane on the other. You know, when Pep did this, he would have... when Pep played this, you know, in his prime, this kind of really intricate football, he would always have width. When he did it with Barca, it was Alba and Dani Alves like really stretching, and then all the players could just, you know, play inside. But you're looking at how Germany are playing. Kimmich isn't really a marauding right back. Sane likes to cut inside. He's not providing width. Musiala's a number 10. You know, Brown is a bit, but you know, not enough. So everything's very, very congested, and Ivory Coast are dealing with it. They need some natural width coming on the pitch at the moment. I'm trying to let's see what kind of wingers they have, because that's what they need.
Well, we looked at it. We looked at it last week. There's not much. There's not many wide players that they have. So I mean, you're looking at that, and like when Germany go forward, you know, as you say, very congested.
You can see, look at the touch map. Look how congested that is. Very, very central.
But the way that Ivory Coast can so quickly get it up the other end of the pitch with Yan Diomande, with Amad Diallo, with Singo as well, he's doing a great job in terms of just bursting through the centre or the wide areas of the pitch. I mean, they've got such pacey players on the break, and they can just transition so well.
Yeah, and that's what Germany also are vulnerable to because they're so central, and they keep ball pass, and they want everyone in the Ivory Coast half like trying to pick the lock. As soon as they lose the ball, you're very vulnerable to a Diallo or a Diomande who've got lightning pace, good decision making, great in one-on-one situations, and they got the goal. You know, they had a couple of chances to play Diallo in, which they didn't. And that could have really punished them. And that's Germany are very clearly susceptible to that. And I feel like Nagelsmann. I love Nagelsmann, but maybe is he got the players to play what he really wants? Because at the moment, I know they've got great players, but it just seems all very stale at the moment. They need something fresh, and they've got a lot of great creative sparks in the team with Wirtz and Musiala. So it's not like there's a lack of talent. But maybe they need a fullback to come on to really stretch them. Maybe they need...
Who is that? Who do they have?
Maybe they go to a back five and play with wing backs and really stretch it.
Who are the wing backs that they're going to play?
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't think they have the
put
personnel.
Sane a wing back or something.
Yeah.
That's what I would
they
do.
could do Sane and Brown at wing backs. I guess that's the only option, literally. They don't have any other options. They're not blessed with wide, pacey players. So... Look, we'll see. I think as the game wears on, I think it's going to keep playing into Ivory Coast's hands, because Germany are going to have to, they're going to have to panic at some point if it carries on like this. And I think there'll be more gaps for the likes of Yan Diomande and Amad Diallo to strut their stuff. And they've got players on the bench as well, Ivory Coast, that are so strong and pacey, and it will, against tired legs, it will be even worse for Germany.
Yeah, this is exactly this is exactly the situation I think Germany were looking to avoid.
Yeah.
And they've played right into their hands. Obviously, they got the goal. Really good play from Yan Diomande, who's just been so brilliant in a lot of what he's done. He's such an exciting player. You can even see how he's playing. He's so good, yet he's still very raw. Yet you can see how much work he's still got to go in his game. But you can just see the talent there, and he's ripping people to
120 million worth of talent?
Probably.
120 million is nuts to me. It really is.
Yeah,
I know
again,
he's had a sensational season.
It's an overpayment, but he's probably worth like 70, 60 or 70 million. But that's just how it is these days. If when you've got competition and you've also got Leipzig looking for top dollar, sometimes you're gonna have to pay the money to get him.
Yeah.
Great ball that is, isn't it, from Diomande, and then Frank Kessie. I mean, it is a worry, isn't it? Germany, they're at a World Cup and they're still starting players like Sane. I mean,
it's crazy.
That tells you, I think,
shows you
all you need
exactly.
to know.
Exactly. So
Because he's the only natural winger they have, really, who's good, who was good at one point anyway.
Yeah, and now he's playing in the Turkish league and he's starting at a World Cup. He's over the hill, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we both predicted Germany not to go far in this tournament. And from the evidence that I've seen over the past 1.5 games for them, I don't think anything's changed my mind.
No, but we did predict them to top their group, which would have led to a France last 16, if I remember. So I wonder if they don't top their group, who they come up against. Might give themselves a better chance in a weird way.
Might do.
Where's the
Where's the bomber?
Where's the bomb exactly? No, where's the pathway?
People are just atting Fab, being like, Fab, when's the Here We Go coming? When's the Here We Go coming?
Give us a Here We Go, Fab. So you don't think Germany will come back into this game?
They might. They very well might do, but because they do have quality on the pitch. So, sometimes it just takes us one moment. But tactically, I think Ivory Coast are going to have the edge.
Mm.
But
The thing is, if
they take their chances.
I also would say if Diomande and Diallo, if they start to get tired,
they've got players on the bench.
Not to that quality though.
I think, I can't remember his name, but the guy who was on the other side.
Traore.
No, that's Diallo.
There was a Traore.
Maybe that he's not starting today, but he started last week. Yeah, was it Traore? Yeah, I don't know who it was, but he looked dynamite.
Bouzmana Traore.
Yeah, maybe it was.
They do have Pepe, Evan Gassand, Adingra.
Yeah, they've got good players that can come on and provide that energy against tired legs. So I don't think Germany have that.
No, they've got good players, but Voltemada, Bayer, Stiller, Gross, Goretzka, Raum.
They're not those kind of players.
I would get Raum on at half time. That would be the number one thing I would do.
He could be a wing back.
I'll get Raum on and take off. I might take off Sane, and just go Wirtz and Musiala dual 10s. Go Kimmich in sorry. What would I take off? Kimmich? Who would I take off? No, take off Brown. Put Raum there at wing back. Move Kimmich into like a third centre back kind of role. Put Sane at wing back. Go Nemecha and Pavlovic in the midfield 2. Musiala and Wirtz dual 10s. Havertz on the left. So you got Raum and Sane providing real width. Keep them wide. Musiala and Wirtz in dual 10s with Nemecha and Pavlovic as
Why
well.
wouldn't you have Raum and Brown?
It's really attacking. You could take Sane off and put Brown there.
I wouldn't take Brown off. I really wouldn't. Brown's got energy to get up and down the pitch. He's got quality as well. I think
It's just another attacking threat, isn't it?
yeah. Brown is an attacking threat.
Okay, so Brown and I don't know. I just don't like the fact that I don't like the idea of taking off an attacker. But because I think if they're putting Sane at wing back and he's got a bit more space, tell him to stay
So
wide.
don't bring on Raum then. Do Sane and Brown.
But Raum, I think, has got more. He's got a better left foot than Brown.
I think Brown is better than Raum.
Is he better going forward?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so maybe just change the formation then.
Oh, what's going on with this Tonali deal, man? Someone give me something. Someone give me something.
We just had so much. Done 3 updates on it.
Need more. Need more.
Like a drug addict.
I'm a bomber addict, man.
Bomber addict. Addicted to the bomber.
Shall I put this up?
Yeah. Don't get ahead of yourself, Frank. No, here we go just yet.
I think it should be maybe change it to Spurs have opening bid rejected or bid rejected, maybe. Or Newcastle reject Tottenham Tonali bid. Bomber is life.
Bomber is live, 100%. Bomber.
We are the bomber.
We are Bomber TV. Come on. If everyone manifests bombers in the comments, then maybe one other will come, man. Maybe we'll get a bomber for a new player. I think I might prefer that at this point. Give me some new players. Saying Rafinha could be out for 2 to 4 weeks.
That would rule him out of the tournament.
Has said why saying anything? No. We need a Fernandez bomber.
All right. Everyone's gone bomber crazy in the comments.
Are they? Is everyone manifesting? Are you lot manifesting? Keep manifesting. Bomba, 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 bomba. Players coming out for the second half.
It's the Bomba boys making all the noise everywhere we go.
Oh, when the bombers come dropping in. La 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 bomba. Majid says you need to add some kind of theme music for Bomba Watch.
Yeah,
Can
you find a sound for the sound deck, Sammy, when there's a bomber?
Bomba?
Yeah, I'll find one. Find one and add it. That's the task for the next bomber. We're gonna put a sound thing.
Can someone make us like some sort of AI bomber song?
Bomber clock.
Some AI bomber song, man. We'll use it.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he mouths it. Yeah. All right, second half is underway.
Oh, what a ball.
Here's Amad Diallo straight away. Plays it back and cleared. His Verts to Havertz. The Metch has lost it to Amad Diallo. Kessier. Shot blocked.
I just saw something. Where did it go?
See a bomber. There's a bomber out there. Who's going to find it? Oh! Neuer, bloody hell. Nearly kicking it straight at Diallo. And Musiala. No foul. Referee plays on. Jan Diamande. Now Amad Diallo. Back to Wilfred Singo.
Apparently TalkSport are saying that Newcastle want £90 million. Just give them 75 plus 15 in add-ons and that's all it takes.
Here's Brown. Musiala. He's in the box here. Gets inside. Musiala. And his shot wide.
Starmer's resigning.
Is he? Bomber.
Bomber. Jeez. Who's got the confetti?
Jeez. Bomber. Update.
No fake bombers in the chat, guys. Only real bombers we deal with.
Verts to Kimmich. Into the box. Back post. And Fofana. Good claim.
KPV says, lads, we play the same teams twice in 2027, not 2026.
What's he talking
I
about?
have no idea. What are you chatting about, KPV?
Forward, his Bonnie. His touch is long, but it gets there ahead of Tar and holds it up. And now Diamande. Good tackle by Nemecha.
Bomba, bomba, bomba.
Can you quickly recap on Tonali, please? We've had the latest is we've had a £75 million bid rejected, but we are in official talks with Tonali, and he wants to come. He's open to coming to Tottenham, but right now we have to find the right bid. Oh, Kessie, another shot. Good block. Newcastle reportedly want a total package of 100 million. And right now our latest bid is 75. Oh, Vert with a poor ball. Breakaway for... Oh, brilliant from Amad Diallo. No, not Diallo. Who was that? Now's Diallo. Cuts inside. Oh! Ow.
This is all Ivory Coast, though, isn't it?
He's good, this kid.
Coast.
Look at that. Oh, the way he wriggled in between the Metro and Verts.
That is class. Who is he, this kid? Who does he play for?
Transport.
Really? Is he young?
Yeah, 20, I think. Tar. His Verts. Pavlovic to Sane. Cuts inside. Is he going to have a go? He gives it to Verts. Brown's there. Over the top. Saab Verts, but didn't quite get it right. Havertz. Oh, it's not a great header. Diamande trying to win a foul. And he hasn't. And he's lost the ball. And Havertz trying to find a matchup. Sane. Metcha cuts it back. Here's Sane. Sane in there. Verts to Havertz. Oh, nearly an unbelievable touch by Havertz, but didn't quite get it right. Amad Diallo. Kessier. Singo. Bonnie. Brilliant touch. Oh, brilliant from Kessier and Diallo. And now Singo goes backwards. Luke Edwards says, I'm told there are several clubs interested in Tonali, but Tottenham are the first to have a bid rejected. Keep an eye on City and Arsenal lurking too.
Oh boy. This is about to get tense. Alistair Gold has done a video an hour ago. I wonder what he's saying. Anyone coming out with any Alistair Gold quotes?
Oh, Diallo trying to take on Brown. Oh, he's cut inside. Brilliant ball. Kessier is bundled over. Referee says corner. Corner in. It's overhit. Oh, Diamando with a foul.
Alistair Gold says, I wonder if we're seeing the influence of Rafi Mawson at Tottenham. The club is acting like a big club in the transfer market. Mawson spent 4 years at Man City. He was responsible for market transaction and contracts, not just for their current players, but also for the targeted players and convincing them. He brought that to Tottenham with him. And perhaps that's why we're seeing a greater number of players willing to sign for the club.
Interesting.
He's also said that Tonali was previously offered to Arsenal during the season. Andrea Berta is a fan of the player, but Arsenal specialist journalists I spoke to are sceptical about Arsenal entering the race to sign him.
Oh, Diallo all running the back post. Who's a fan of the player, you said?
Berta.
Singo. Oh, Sangare bursting into the space. Amad Diallo. Back to Sangare. And a volley by Diamande. Swiped at it. Got it all wrong. Well, Ivory Coast lived to rue these missed chances. Here's Sane. Sane, oh, it's not a good ball that. Lucky to get it back. They've really lost their way, Germany, in this half. Not that they were good in the first either. Here's Sane. Havertz. Jonathan Tah. Musiala. Tah. And a lined up shot by Rudiger. Oh, Rudiger came on. For who? For Schlotterbeck, maybe? They're about to make a couple of changes. Oh, Schlotterbeck off half time with an injury. Bonnie. Challenge retire. Referee says foul by Bonnie. Havertz. Verts. To Havertz. To Brown. 3 subs coming on for Germany, I can see.
I want to know if KPV has flown out to Toronto yet. I know someone that's got a space for him. Wonder who that could be.
Kimmich.
Anyone got a spare room in Toronto for KPV? Oh, Daigle, I see you in the chat. Daigle?
Sane. Oh, here's Musiala in the box. Good defending by Diallo.
King Hoddle says, is Tonali bigger than Simmons? In my opinion, it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, Musiala.
Charlie Bell says, KPV and Daigle tearing up Toronto is the content we need. Brian says, tell me about the Fernandez deal from Southampton. KPV, can you please tell Brian Daigle where we signed Toby Alderweireld from?
He told me yesterday. He still thinks it's Southampton.
He's convinced it's Southampton. He just won't listen, KPV. Tell him.
Sane off. Musiala off. Pavlovic off.
Musiala's been pretty disappointing today. Not going to lie.
Who has come on?
Luling
Undav and Amiri. Foul. Referee says no. Oh. Beautiful. Singo looking for Diallo. Intercepted. Havertz. Singo's still down. Florian Wirtz. Undav lays it off. Luling. Oh, it's over the bar.
Half an hour to go. I mean, Germany just have not looked like scoring, have they? At all.
Here's Yan Diamande. On the hour mark now. Fofana. Good header there. Luling. Oh, ball into Havertz. Couldn't get under control. Good defending from Singo. Tar wins the header. Here's Kimmich. Undav. Oh, ball. It's going to be a corner.
They have been so solid, Ivory Coast. Haven't let through a sniff.
Kimmich into the mixer. No, Fofana missed it. Havertz at the back post did win the head. He had an empty net and he's put it wide. What a chance. Fofana comes for it. Oh, chance there for Havertz. Chance.
Oh, that's a poor one. I think with all that practice at Arsenal.
Oh, lovely play. This kid again. You know. Hamads. The Metcher has it. Tries to go down the line. Wirtz. Amiri. Kimmich. No way through at the moment. Germany have a man down. He's back up. He's back up, Amiri. Wirtz leveling. Oh, nutmeg, but it's going to go through to the keeper.
It was a mistake, nutmeg. Unintentional nuts.
Neuer. Nemecha. Kimmich to Tar. And Brown. Nemecha. Good ball, Brown. Oh, in between the lines, but couldn't find the right pass.
Luke Back says, here we go in 13 days. I'm calling it.
13 days. Don't know if Ben can wait 13 hours, let alone days.
I don't know if I can wait 13 minutes.
Ball into the box. Fofana comes and punches. He's down injured. Referee's going to have to stop. Yeah. Lee Ryder says Newcastle see Spurs' 75 to 80 million offer for Tonali as poultry.
Who's Lee Ryder?
The Newcastle Chronicle.
Free Tonali, man. Free Tonali. The curve says Musiala's downfall needs to be studied.
He says Newcastle sources saying that the club did not ask for 85. The fee is 100 million. Oh, it's a goal! Dennis Undav
Came on and scored last game as well. Super sub Undav.
Amiri
Germany
with the
back in
cross,
this.
and Dennis Undav has equalised.
Said if the game's 1-0, there's always that chance that Germany would get in it. They didn't really look threatening. They didn't look like they were going to score.
Goal out of nothing.
One bit of quality.
Brilliant ball, that. Great stuff. And there's Dennis Undav.
Germany might go on and win this now.
Still a while to go. It'll
Yeah.
be the hydration break now.
So does that mean it swings back in Ivory Coast favour?
Not yet. Eighth goal in his 11th cap for Germany for Undav.
Wow. That's some hit rate. They've all probably been as subs as well, the majority of them.
Here's Tar. Oh, nice ball. Wirtz. Brown, and now they're in the mood, and has Havertz defending, and is stopped from being a corner. Oh, Fofana nearly gives it to Wirtz.
Alistair Gold said in his YouTube thing. He said Daniel Levy might be somewhere laughing away, saying they're going to have their pants pulled down by everyone. If it changes what Tottenham are and Spurs become a bigger club as a result, bring success, then it's worth it. Let's have our pants pulled down by everyone.
Havertz. Oh. Rudiger. Kimmich.
Yeah, Germany are winning this, aren't they?
That's what good teams can do. They can just turn it on.
We're going to get that Brinks break soon. I think they're coming into it just at the wrong time. It's going to switch
There'll be
back.
a drinks break and a few subs for Ivory Coast. Ball over the top. Bloody hell, that was close to Undav again. Diamande. Oh, he's beating Kimmich to it. Oh, and Rudiger comes and no nonsense. And here's the drinks break. All right, so they're just getting some hydration.
Interesting as well is like there's been no real credible reports on the number 9 position yet. There's been reports on every position apart from the number 9.
They're cooking something special.
Who could that even be? Osimhen is the only special.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Talks with Bayern have stalled.
H is coming home.
There's no chance he's coming with us. No Champions League. Listenheim says summers with both World Cup and transfers are great.
Yeah, something at all times of the day to keep you busy. Pretty much 24 hours non-stop, either transfers or football at 5 a.m. and then you wake up, it's more transfers till the World Cup starts and it's 5 games.
Peak We Are Tottenham TV.
Who's that? Oh, the manager just went for a piss, did he?
The first friendly that we've got in New Zealand is 5:30 kickoff.
Woo! More early mornings.
The next 2 are 10:45, so it's not as bad. Someone call up Ornstein, tell him to give us a tweet, keep us busy.
Ornstein doesn't do these stat padding tweets like...
Like Romano.
yeah. He's serious business. Goes in, drops the bomber, and gets out.
Yeah, then you don't hear from him again.
Triple sub. There you go. Drinks break and a triple sub for Ivory Coast. Called it. And now they're going to be fresher. Gassand, Seiko Fofana. And Adingra have all come on.
Where's he play now, Adingra?
Sunderland.
Was he on loan there? No, he signed there permanently, did he?
Hmm.
He doesn't get minutes for them.
Yeah, doesn't play much for them. He is... So Diamande's moved over to the right, has he? Here's Nemecha. Havertz. Oh, it's a good ball to Singo. Tries to flick it on. Front inverts, turns on Wilfred Singo and plays a forward pass, but it's poor, but he's got it back. Another poor pass and giving it away. Is that a foul? Referee says no. Undav. Now Verts again. Is that they look like a dive to me. And Singo is trying to burst into the space. Here's Fofana. Fofana.
So what's the next game we got after this? Ecuador, Curacao at 1. Tunisia, Japan at 5. Tomorrow doesn't seem like a great day. I mean, you've got good teams playing, I guess.
His Verts. Tar, nice ball. Brown turns on Singo. Ball in the box. Good covering for Unal. And Gassand. And now Diamande. And now here come Ivory Coast. Yan Diamande. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. What are you doing? That's your bread and butter, Yan. Kessier. Here's Fofana. Oh, lovely from who now foul by Nemecha. He's a little box of tricks, that kid. Here's Yan Diamande gone. Singo.
Get the ball in the box.
Yan Diamande. Oh, it's a bit of a loose pass, that. Verts to Havertz. Singo coming back on him.
That is class.
That guy's got so much power and pace. Bloody hell. Oh, he's pulled his hammy.
Oh.
Pulled his hammy, poor guy.
That is such a shame, man. He's played so well today. Ay, ay, ay.
L'Apprentice, the super chat. If Roberto De Zerbi gets all target signings, I think his goal is to win the league, not a Champions League spot. The league condition next season, 9 out of 20 in Europe, big clubs in transition. We can do it. Come on, you Spurs.
Can do it. Let's take that trophy off the scum.
It's definitely an opportunity next season, and not necessarily the league, but it's definitely an opportunity to really climb up, given that so many teams in Europe.
Yeah, 100%. I would have thought that without any signings.
His verts. Jonathan Tah. Nemec lost out.
Here
And
we
here
go.
we go.
Here we go. Go on.
Adingra.
Play it.
Oh, he's didn't play in time. He's running at Gassan. Diamande's there. Plays out wide.
Come on, yeah. Now
Take him on. Take him on. What's he doing?
Every time, man. He's been shit this half, man.
Oh, is that a foul? Yes. Does get the free kick.
I think he's tired.
It's like he's made up his mind up to not take him on as soon as he gets the ball.
He's knackered, man. I think they need to take him off. Desiree Doué's brother.
Oh, he knows his tournament's over. What a poor guy. He's had a great tournament in the first 2 games. Shame. Ball in, Evan Gassan. And it's going to be a corner.
Come on, pop one in. Pop one in. Oh.
Away by Havertz. And now Germany on the breakaway. Levelling.
Lovely, lovely.
Fofana regains it. Oh, his shot had a lot of power behind it, but blocked by Tar. Kessiet. Demande. Oh, he's lost it. But he nicks it back, and here's Gassand. Tar puts out for a throw.
Was Diamande there when we went to see them against Korea?
Can't remember. Yeah, he's knackered. Look at him. Yeah, Diamande's going off.
Probably should have gone off about 20 minutes ago, but hey ho.
Nicola Pepe.
Arsenal's £72 million reject.
Kai Havertz.
Arsenal's £65 million reject going off.
For Leon Goretzka.
They're shutting up shop, are they? Final 5 minutes. Can Ivory Coast find a winner here? See, Undav's gone up top.
Undav, oh, he's got support. Oh, he goes for goal and it's straight at the keeper.
Oh, Pepe nearly lost it, but wriggled out well.
Good challenge by Brown.
The draw probably suits both of them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not the worst result. Both won the first game. They know a draw pretty much puts them through. Fofana, though, cuts it back. And it's cut out. Oh, Gassand. Oh, ref.
It's not a foul, man. That is not a
He
foul.
won the ball. Long ball, Wirtz. Wrong side of the defender. Here's Undav. Back to Wirtz. Undav. Brown. Oh, Fofana, good defending. Pepe.
Go on, Pepe.
Pepe's in space here.
Go on, Pepe.
Back post, back post.
Back
Play
post.
it.
There we go. No.
Oh,
first
why are you
time,
taking a
idiot.
touch?
Oh, it's got to be first time.
Dingra, what have you just done, man? He laid it on a player. It was a good pass. Just shoot. Oh. Great. Well done by Pepe, I thought. Oh. Amiri. The Metcha. Wirtz. Over the top. Wirtz pulls it back. Oh, Brown shot. Save. Good effort, that. Nathaniel Brown.
See how that was curving away from the keeper as well.
Good save from Fofana. Throw in to Germany. Last minute of normal time here. Long ball in. Cleared away. Now Gassan, good ball. Fofana, look at Pepe.
Pepe, lovely.
Oh, he's gone
lucky.
inside. He should have gone the outside. Yeah, Pepe's fuming. Ball in the box. Straight for Fofana. Fafana's now saying, calm, everyone just calm. There you go. Perfect. Oh, just
Put your foot
why
through
did
it,
he
mate.
touch it? Take a touch.
Oh, no.
Undav. Oh, ball. And it's Amiri. Save.
It's a poor effort, though, wasn't it?
Oh,
Straight at the keeper.
poor finish.
6 minutes added on. Is anyone going to
headed
get
on.
a bloody winner here?
Neuer to Rudiger. Kimmich. Felix Nemecha to Kimmich. Ball into the box and Fafana has it easy. If he hangs on to it too long, he'll give away a corner.
Surely that's enough time.
Good ball, that. Straight into Pepe. Throw into Ivory Coast. Well, he's holding his hammy now. Doué, Pepe's pass intercepted, Wirtz. Brown doesn't get there, Wirtz fouled, free kick. Jonathan Tah. Wirtz for Tah. Rudiger. Kimmich.
Some pressure on him, man.
Oh, Wirtz, lovely ball. Brown's in a bit of space. Pepe's come back on him. Tried to slot it through. Couldn't quite squeeze it to Undav. Wirtz. Nemecha. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well done.
Offside.
No, I think he's no. The flag's down. Goal.
Wow. Undav again.
Nemecha, what a pass!
Unbelievable.
What a pass!
Unbelievable. I was sure he was offside.
Oh, Nagelsmann saying, was it off? They're saying it's very tight.
I want to see this again. Nemecha, though. Told you, I've been impressed with him, man. Undav, though. 3 goals from the bench so far this tournament. Got an assist in there as well, I think.
He's
No,
on. Well on.
Yeah.
What a touch, what a finish, brilliant. It's a brilliant goal.
He's a killer, this Undav.
That pass on Nemecha though, that's like an arrowed into him. Phenomenal pass about 40 yards out. He somehow fires into Undav. He made the run, brilliant touch, and finishes it past the keeper clinically. And a brilliant late winner for Germany.
Touch with his right, finish with his left. Can't knock it. It's a great goal.
And they've come back after 1-0 down. They weren't playing well, Germany. The subs have made the difference for Julian Nagelsmann. Fair play to him. Ivory.
Feel for Ivory Coast. Though.
Yeah, they don't deserve this, do they? They don't deserve this. Probably deserve to win.
I'm gutted for them, to be honest. Undav, though, he's proper bagsman.
Yeah, scores a lot in Germany. Was once on the books of Brighton, wasn't he?
Yeah, they sold him for like 15 million.
He's always in the running for Golden Boot in Bundesliga. That moment now with Adingra, so costly.
Don't know what he's doing, Adingra. Literally, such a waste of time.
Got a chance to bury it, put them 2-1 up, and instead you miss it, takes the touch, and now they're 2-1 down and face a loss.
So Ivory Coast going to be completely fine, man. They got Curaçao last game.
They'll batter them.
It could have been different, though, if they would have brought on Pepe a lot earlier. Diamande, like, for the last 20 minutes he was on, he was cooked, man.
Mm.
And there was opportunities there as well.
And Pepe's made a difference since he's come on as well.
Yeah.
The Metcha, anywhere will do territory. Nagelsmann's going mad. He wants full-time whistle. He's saying 1 more minute. No, not 1 more minute.
Yeah, they played 1 minute over. Game over.
Game over. A late win for Germany. It was a good game of football, that. Good game of football in the end. Ivory Coast heartbreak at the end. They fall to second place thanks to Germany's win. But great win for Germany. Julian Nagelsmann's side, not that impressive overall the 90 minutes, but Nagelsmann making the changes and the sub comes on and gets a late brace and they win the game 2-1.
Yeah, I felt like they grew in influence as the game wore on. They were better in the second half than they were in the first half. But still, you got to feel for Ivory Coast. Like I said before, I felt like the manager needed to take off Diamande. He was, tiring massively. And there were so many times he got the ball in a really dangerous position. He just checked back every time, check back. He didn't have the energy to take on his man. And I think the manager should have noticed that a lot earlier. And, as soon as they brought on Pepe, he was like a live wire and he was attacking that space. But, yeah, Ivory Coast, really good in the first half. And then I thought they just weaned out of it as the game wore on.
I thought they were still threatening that second
They
half.
were
They
when
should have
Pepe
won it,
came
really.
on. They should have
Well, what do we always say is the hydration break. I thought after that hydration break, made a few subs, and all of a sudden they got a second wind, as a lot of teams have been in this game. And they could have and should have won it. I think they were the better team overall, Ivory Coast. I think they were the better team today, and they'll be kicking themselves that they haven't come away with anything in a game they should have won. So, I feel bad for them, but that miss at the end was costly.
Though, isn't it? Yeah, 100%. But this is what happens when you play teams with, top quality.
Are Germany contenders?
I would say no. I think if they come up against proper, some of the elite teams, I don't think they beat them. However, I would say it's a good sign when you don't play well and you win, especially early on in the tournament. And you could say as well that sometimes teams that don't start well, they kind of grow into the tournament. So you can there's definitely a possibility with Germany.
Yeah, I just think the way they're set up, I don't know if they've got the right players for it. And I think Nagelsmann's a great tactician. He showed it today. He made a few changes, changed a few things around, and they ended up getting over the line. But I think once they come up against a team, don't get me wrong, Ivory Coast do have good amount of talent in their team, But once they come up with a team that matches their talent, I think it's going to be their undoing.
Yeah, probably right. Probably right. But in terms of tonight, that is it from us. If you're watching the later games, 1 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, whenever it is, enjoy the games tonight. We're not covering any games tomorrow either. So in terms of World Cup coverage, we'll be back on Monday, most likely. But don't you worry, there'll be a lot of Bombers to cover from now until then. Let's hope so anyway. But thank you everyone for joining us today. We shall see you very, very soon. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.